Hey everyone, I'm Natalie.
And I'm TJ.
This is our pup camo, and today we are going to be giving you a full tour of our limited edition 2021 Coachman Apex Nano 187 RB Off-Grid. It's a mouthful. I know this thing looks compact from the outside, but inside it is loaded with incredible features, including a full-size bath, full kitchen, and a queen-size bed. The outside has some incredible off-road and off-grid capabilities, which we can't wait to show you.
Let's get started.
We are Natalie, TJ, and the bold and brave Camo Dog. 3 adventurers from Colorado who are on a mission to unearth this country's beauty as we travel in our towable home. We spent the last year navigating and exploring the Atlantic and Caribbean oceans, but now we are shifting gears to life on the road. Welcome to Adventures of a Lifetime.
So as we said before, this is a Coachman Apex Nano 187 RB Off-Grid. We picked this trailer up from Junction City, Oregon from Bish's RV. We got it for about $28,000, which is an absolute steal considering everything that you get with this trailer. It's called a 187 because that is the interior living space length, is 18.7 feet. The actual exterior length of the trailer is just under 22 feet. The trailer itself weighs 3,400 pounds dry weight. Fully loaded, we're closer to 5,000 pounds, making this the ultimate lightweight trailer. We originally had a manual tongue jack, but we replaced it with an electric one. This one is rated for 3,500 pounds, so it really has no problem picking this trailer up and down. This is the Apex Nano Off-Grid package, so it has some features that the original Apex Nano does not have. The first being a second full-size propane tank so you can stay off-grid for longer. It has a nice isolation valve, so you know when one tank runs out, your second one is fully loaded. An additional thing that we did was we added a second battery. These are 12-volt deep cycle marine rated batteries. And so if we're not getting sun to charge our batteries from our solar panel, the second battery gives us the capability to stay off-grid longer. We have 2 LED lights up here. So if we're disconnecting the trailer in the dark, we don't have to use flashlights. It's a nice feature. Below that, this is our carbon fiber rock shield. So if you don't have mud flaps on the back of your tire, this will actually protect your trailer. This is fiberglass, so it chips pretty easily. Working our way to the side of the trailer, this is where we have our pass-through storage. The width of the trailer is 7.5 feet, and so the pass-through actually runs the full width of the trailer to the other side. This is really nice because it is enclosed, so if you put a bunch of things in here that have insects on them for whatever reason, they will not be able to get to your living space on the interior. Also down here, this is with the off-grid package, is it comes with solar panels and a solar charger. So that is a Victron controller that shows you that if your solar panel is receiving sun, that your batteries are getting charged. We have our light switch for our LED lights up there in the front, and that's about it for the pass-through storage. Okay. Up above, we have a 12-foot awning with LED lighting underneath. The lighting is controlled from the interior. Our stairs actually retract on the inside rather than underneath. So I've actually seen a lot of people driving down the road with their stairs hanging out. This is something that I enjoy personally, just knowing that my stairs are put away and not gonna scrape when you're driving. We have 2 exterior Bluetooth speakers. We'll show you the Bluetooth stereo when we get on the inside. And then we also have 2 standard 110 volt outlets. So if you want to hook up your electric skillet, you can cook out here in the front. Working our way to the aft of the trailer, as boaters would say, we have a spare tire. It's a beefy spare tire. And then as well as a bumper that our sewer lines can fit inside of. A lot of the times you have to add an additional pipe down here for your sewer lines, but ours fits right on there on the inside. One of our favorite things about this trailer is it comes with an outdoor shower. So if you're getting back from a hike and you're dirty and don't want to get the inside of your trailer dirty, you can shower out here in nature. It's got a hot and a cold, so it's just like taking a shower on the inside. Above that, we have our satellite and cable hookup, our black tank flush, and our city water hookup. Underneath all of this, we have our stabilizer. We have 4 stabilizers. They're each rated for 2,500 pounds. So with our trailer only being 5,000 pounds fully loaded, we're not really moving around, we're pretty stable. In front of that, this is our dumping station. So we have our black and our gray. We have a 30-gallon black tank and a 30-gallon gray tank. A nice feature that they added for the off-grid package is heat tape. So they put heat tape on all the pipes and the tanks themselves so you can camp out in winter. So this is our 5-gallon water heater. This is the exterior of the water heater. It's really nice, accessible, and serviceable. So if you need to fix anything here, they did a really nice job of making everything accessible. Going forward, wow, these are tough to close. Going forward, this is our 30 amp hookup. This is where we connect our power to. And then next to that, this is our Dometic fridge. It's the back side of our fridge. It's kind of dirty in there. Nothing too special, but it's all very serviceable again, which makes it very handy. These are really tough to get back on. I don't know. First try, all right. Another amazing feature about the off-grid package is this insanely beefy tire that they give you. These tires are rated to go off-roading, and they're just massive for a trailer. Have you ever seen a trailer with tires like this? It's amazing. Along with that is we have ample clearance. So we actually have more clearance than a lot of cars do, so you can take this baby off-roading pretty far. This is our exhaust for our heater. We put little bug shields on there because if we're camping in a place that has a lot of insects, they can't go inside and make a nest and then catch on fire and make the inside of our trailer stinky. So we put these nice little grills on there for them. Working our way to the front of the trailer, this is our potable water fill. And then below that, this is our potable water storage. So this again is an upgrade from the original Apex Nano. The original was a 30-gallon, ours is a 50-gallon. So this lets us stay off-grid longer, which is the whole point of getting this trailer. This is the other side of the pass-through storage. We kind of keep our tools here, dirty laundry, same as the other side. But something that I did miss is they put these magnetic locking strips on there so you don't have to hold it with your hands, it just locks into place. Super nice, won't fall on your head. And that brings us to the end of our walkthrough on the exterior. I'll walk you around to the front and have Natalie give you a tour of the inside.
Now that we've finished the exterior part of the tour, we're gonna go head inside and I'll show you all the features this trailer has packed inside of it. So welcome, this is our home. It is small, but it really is loaded with everything we want to live full-time on the road. So up here we are at the front of the trailer. The hitch is right out this window, and this is our queen size bed. It is the standard width of a queen. The length is about 7 inches shorter than a standard, so we just got a new mattress and found that out the hard way. So if you are getting a new mattress, make sure to measure fully because we took up a little bit of floor space, but overall it's worth it for a good night's sleep. So one of the main reasons we love this trailer as well is this huge window by our heads at the bed. So we can look at the stars at nighttime, the sunrise in the morning. It does let a little bit of cold air in, but I think it's well worth it for the amazing views you have from bed. There's also a plethora of windows all around the entire trailer, which brings in so much natural light and just gives it a nice, airy, open feel inside of here. So up above the bed, we have our storage for our clothes. This goes all the way through from one side to the other. So this is where we keep all of our clothes, mainly in these bins. We just pull them out, get our clothes, put them back in, nice, easy, and organized. We also have 2 wardrobes with mirrors on the outside. Mine is cleaner than TJ's, so I'm gonna show you mine. While I'm walking, I'll also mention the fact that this bed is a walk around, so you don't have to crawl over the other person in bed to get in or out of bed, which is huge, especially full-time living in here. So in here is our wardrobe, and this is a great size wardrobe. I've done a lot of researching and found out that a lot of trailers and RVs do not have space for full-size hangers. We do. So you can fit full-size hangers in here. I would say you could hang like 10 to 12 shirts depending how thick they are, but definitely ample storage for all of our clothes. That is one thing this trailer definitely has a lot of, is storage space. So I'll squeeze on over here to our wonderful kitchen. This is another huge feature for us because I absolutely love cooking, is the size of this sink. It is huge no matter what size the RV, van, or trailer you have. Great size sink, lots of clearance, love that. Below the sink, we have our storage for pots and pans. We were traveling earlier today, so everything's kind of tucked away inside of here, but this storage goes all the way back. We have storage for our Tupperware and other kitchen necessities. Over here we have our microwave. It's a standard RV microwave. We don't really use it very often. We actually store more of our vegetables inside of there. And then below it is our furnace. So the control panel for the furnace is back over here, but this is where the hot air comes out of. Up above, we do not have a ton of storage or counter space. Luckily, we do have this countertop over the sink. We used to have a glass cover for our stovetop, but we shattered it. We don't have a new one yet, but the stove still works. So we have a 2-burner propane stove with controls, and then above we have all of our storage for our utensils and our plates and cups. I have put these containers in here to keep things from tipping out of here. We also put storage containers for our utensils. I used to use some like pencil holders, so if you're looking for storage for those, that's a good one. Over here, we have another requirement of our tiny little home, and that was having a dedicated table area. We did not want to have to be converting our bed to a table and back and forth. It's just not sustainable for everyday life. So we have a very nice sized dinette over here. You can tell I'm not squished in a corner. I have a nice amount of space. So we work here, we eat dinner here. This is also our guest bedroom. So it's very open, but this actually converts down to a bed. So you take these legs off, you twist them off, and this table lowers down onto these little slats over here, and then the cushions come down to form a twin. It's actually wider than a twin, maybe a little bit shorter, but it's a good sized bed for someone to sleep on. We have window shades that pull down on all of the windows, as well as opening windows that slide open. Over here we have our Berkey water filtration. I know water filtration is always a big thing when you're living on the road, so we just use this. It's lightweight and portable, and we can bring it wherever we need to, and it filters all of our water for us. Up above here, we have more storage because it just kept on going. I would consider these more of our kitchen junk drawers. There's a lot of everything inside of here, but you know, you're gonna have random things. So we have like camera gear and headlamps and things like that, as well as our Bluetooth speaker. So we have 2 speakers that are underneath here. These also control the outdoor speakers, and we also have lights. So these are all LED push lights that just go off and on. Up above that, we have our AC unit. We only have 1 AC unit inside of our trailer, but it's a small trailer, so we don't really need anything more than that. We have been in some very warm days. This thing has been more than enough. We were too cold and had to turn it off. Okay, so we're going to close our bathroom door and head over to the rest of the kitchen. We have a 6 cubic foot Dometic refrigerator and freezer. It is huge, plenty of space for all of our food for 2 people. It is propane or electric. You can set it to automatically change back and forth, or just put it on propane, whatever you're choosing to do. Keeps you off grid for a really long time. We've had this thing run off of propane for multiple weeks on end, and our tanks don't run out very fast. Above that, we have more storage. A little bit more of a junk drawer. We have some organizing to do, but we just keep a lot of our papers and books up here. Over here we have our pantry. So it is big and it is deep. It is literally a full arm's length of pantry space in there. So we really do have plenty of space to keep all of our food. Now we're going to head to the bathroom. So this model of the Apex Nano does not have any bunks in here, which allows for an entire full-size bathroom of the entire width of the back of the trailer. So here's our shower. We have a full shower. I'm 5'7" and I fit amazingly inside of here. My boyfriend TJ is 6'1" and he fits. I'm not going to say it's the most comfortable fit, but he fits because we have this sunroof up here to give a little bit of extra space. We have hot and cold and a shutoff on here as well. We also have a vanity with extra storage inside and a mirror on here. We have our bathroom sink as well as additional storage below. Storage, storage, storage. Before you head out of here, I'll show you the controls that we have. We have this is our tank heater, so it's what TJ is talking about outside, that you can turn this off or on to make sure your tanks don't freeze. Down here we have our control panel for our gray and black tanks, as well as our freshwater tank and our battery. It tells you what level you're at. This is a water pump to turn on the fresh water from our potable tank. And then down here is for our hot water heater. You can choose whether to run it from gas or electric. On this side, we have hooks for our towels as well as our hand towel. We have a regular RV toilet with enough space to put a trash can next to it. It's a very big bathroom for a small trailer. More storage. We keep all of our toiletries in here. Our dog Camo has a shelf of all of his stuff, towels, laundry detergent, things of that nature, and another closet. I know, it's crazy. So we keep all of our coats in here, which is a huge space saver so that we have space for our other clothes and our front wardrobes. Below these cabinets, we have more storage. This is actually above our hot water heater, but we keep all our hiking gear in here and just tons of space. Up above in the bathroom, we have a opening skylight with a 12-volt fan. We also have one in between the kitchen and the bedroom area, and it's able to run off of our battery, which is great for being off-grid and still being able to use it. So I think that is basically the full tour of our home. As you can tell, this thing really packs a punch. I know it looks small from the outside, but inside you have everything you need, and it really is the perfect trailer for us. Maybe it is for you too. If you're looking for a trailer, head over to Bish's RV. They have tons of locations and a huge inventory. And until then, we'll see you next week.